Let's listen in. Which? Bernie Mook. Oh, it takes a couple of refreshes before... Oh, here I am, before I recognize that we're live. Volume. Okay.
Okay.
You can fire away.
Okay, cool. We are here with the
Oh.
finale raid.
Thanks for the raid, Dr. Willie Ants.
Thank you very much, as always. So
It actually was raided and stalking, coincidentally.
Oh. We are here with the big finale of Season 3, A New Frontier of The Walking Dead. And it is indeed a new frontier for our streaming of this game, because you will be able to vote and have your votes count, unlike the fake rigged elections that you've seen elsewhere. These votes will count, and you will determine what happens in episode 5. And an episode, by the way, in which we really have no idea what the hell is even going to be the plot of it, except that I guess we're somehow going to have to, like, escape Richmond.
Hey, what's up, Twizzler man? How you doing?
We don't have much clue on there other than that. So yeah. I see. Okay. So I shouldn't watch. That would just be weird.
Oh, well, you got... No, don't watch. In fact, you got weird. Your sound got really bad. Did you click on the stream?
Yeah. Is this any better now?
Yeah, it's back to normal.
Okay.
Yeah. No reason for you to click on to watch the stream on Discord.
Yeah.
Anybody? Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody, as I said in the chat room, that in the Discord chat, please join us in the publicly accessible of the Walking Dead voice channel, where we are streaming this straight to the Discord, so you can watch it lag free, which means we can participate in the crowd play. And let me know, Jay Will, thanks for joining. If
Hello.
Hey.
No.
Let me know if if you can't hear that the levels are off somehow. It should be the same exact setup that I stream Jackbox to the Discord, but it's a new voice channel and it's a new game, so things might not be perfect. But anyway, proceed, Dean.
Okay. So in the previous episode, we started off with a flashback where David was humiliated because we are a better baseball player than him, which is only fair because we're a Major League Baseball player and he is not. And he was telling us that he wanted to go into the Army, and which I think we have no reason to believe actually happened. He knows Kate isn't happy with him. It was kind of like, it didn't really say anything we didn't already know. Rest of the episode was a competition between David and Gabe as to who could be the bigger idiot who gets people killed. So it turned out that the cliffhanger of the last episode, we just heard some gunshots and we didn't know who got shot. David had shot Lonnie, the person who was trying to claim that this plot is complicated. there was a big meeting with Joan, who, along with David and the doctor and the farmer guy, was Joan. Theoretically, there are 4 people who run the community, but we've sort of figured out as time goes on that it's actually just Joan. She's really like the dictator. So everyone is trying to explain to Joan what happened, uh, why we killed 2 of the goons, Poop Deck Pappy and the guy who got his goddamn guts took out. And Lonnie was with those guys, and he was telling Joan that David had told him to do all the raids that caused all the conflicts, that caused all the tensions that ultimately led to this happening. It's very complicated. Anyway, Lonnie appeared to be lying, although we don't know for sure. So David shot him. This is David's approach to problems. He just shoots people. So as a result of that, we are back in the quarantine cell with David. Joan comes and sort of drags David away, and we are able to escape from the quarantine by breaking through a window. Lingering outside the window for some reason happens to be Kate, who brings us back to like the rest of the group, Trip and Eleanor and those people. And eventually we decide to go steal some guns. So we go to protect ourselves. So we're stealing them from the armory. So we go steal the guns, even though Gabe sort of, when we're trying to hide, jumps out for absolutely no reason and almost gets us killed, which prompts us to, because we have a knife wound, we have to go visit the doctor. So we do that. The doctor's in his heroin daze. He's asleep, but Clementine is there. Clementine is there because the doctor is the one who knows who AJ is. The doctor informs us that he wants to kill himself, and he's only going to tell us where AJ is if we kill him, with his own permission.
Now, let me interject here for a question. I was not sure about why why he wanted to kill himself. Is it because he just life was miserable in general, or because he couldn't deal with the revelation that what's their face? What, Joan? Something like that, was, pulling off this awful, terrible stuff.
It's interesting because what he specifically said was, if David isn't going to be here, then I don't want to live anymore.
So
and my reaction to that was, why do you like David so much? He's an asshole. Well, but it was kind of an interesting statement.
People like Dave, and he was very loyal to Dave. It seemed like in that especially during that flashback where they kicked Clementine out of the place, like Dave was like in charge. So we saw him in the capacity of like the head honcho, and everybody really followed him. So maybe he had people, a lot of loyal followers, and this dude being one of them.
Yeah, no, that's certainly true, and we had been told that the 2 of them were allies, but that's extreme loyalty to be
yeah.
If you got kicked out of New Jersey, I wouldn't kill myself.
Wait a second. I think we need to talk about that in private, because that comes as a shock to me. Anyway, yeah, who knows what he was high off his gourd, so
yeah, I'm sure he was unhappy with his life previously.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, maybe it was just like, this is the last straw. There's going to be no point living here after that.
Yeah. I think so. Therefore, I think it's just general life. Life is miserable because he's been a junkie for as long as we've known him, basically.
Right.
So, and yeah. All right. Go ahead.
So then we had to vote on whether to kill this guy as he was asked us to do or not. I voted don't. You voted do. And when it's a tie, it seems to be randomly chosen. It chose do. So we gave him the fatal lethal injection. And he told us where AJ is. He's somewhere out of town. We haven't gotten to that part yet. So, in between the fact that we had to beat someone up when we were stealing the guns, and now we killed somebody even though he told us to, but it looks very much like we just, it doesn't look like a suicide. It looks like we killed him. So we're leaving a trail of bodies behind us. And that catches up with us the next morning when Joan, uh, we were told that uh, Joan had told David, "Okay, tomorrow morning we're gonna have a meeting in front of all the people. I'm gonna explain to them why you're being removed as the chief of security. They deserve to hear it." It sounded like it sounded like it would be, sort of a friendlier thing, but our plan at that point, the plan that the group had come up with was to just shoot her and leave. But that got complicated when it turned out not to be, a a simple speech to people. She was going to hang David. So, and it turns out that Eleanor, the doctor, had snitched to Joan, and while we were making this plan, that we were gonna go to this meeting and kill Joan, she had snitched us out, so Joan knew that we were coming. And we assume it's because Eleanor is being treated well by them and wants to stay. And, then while we're planning to leave. So, uh, this sort of public hanging becomes a crazy thing, and we're yelling at Joan, and Joan's yelling at us. And then no one's getting hung yet, but Joan is sort of bringing out all the bodies of people that we and David have killed, and she's trying to rile up the public opinion against us. We're murderers, and we're yelling back at her. And eventually, she brings out Trip, who has been our pal ever since pretty much the beginning of the game when we met him in the initial settlement that we were in. And Ava, who we don't know too well. She's a New Frontier member. She was David's right-hand woman as, like, the head of security, and she was also friends with Clementine, although they, no longer are friends at all, um, because Clementine hates David. So Joan brings out these 2 people, Trip and Ava, and tells us as Javi, "Choose which one you wanna live, I'm gonna kill the other one." We tell her to save Trip because we like him a lot better. So naturally, she kills Trip. And at that point, the 4th member of the quadumvirate that allegedly runs the city, who really hasn't said much at all,
I'm sorry, quadrumvirate.
quadumvirate, really hasn't said
Quadrum.
much at quadrumvirate,
There you go. Drumvirate.
who really hasn't much at all at this point. Clint speaks up at the, as any sensible person would at this insane public hanging, like, public execution, just, this crazy thing that's spiraling totally out of control, and says, "This is not how we do things here." The first person to stand up to Joan, and he says to our group, "Listen, why don't you just leave?" And so we have the choice to take Clint's deal and just leave, or to, like, stay and keep fighting with Joan. So naturally, it was an easy choice to take Clint's deal and just leave, because that's exactly what we want. We don't need to kill Joan. We just want to leave. You know. So what does the genius David do after we do this? And Joan is like, "Okay, you can all go. I'm not going to hang you. Everyone just get out of here. We don't want you. So just leave." Exactly what we want to happen. What's the genius David do? He starts shooting everybody, including Clint, the guy who made this proposal in the first place, the guy who just saved his life a minute ago. I mean, David is such a goddamn idiot. It's incredible. He just shoots people. He doesn't. It doesn't matter if it makes sense or not, or if it's the right person or not. It's ridiculous. He's so terrible. Given the option to just like leave with the rest of the group absent David and just leave him there, I would have been perfectly fine to do it, but the game is making me do this in the first place. Trying to save this moron who's gonna get us all killed. So naturally, after David starts shooting people, there's a big shootout. What happens is that Kate is waiting behind with with a truck, and the plan was going to be that she was gonna come in and after the original plan that was we're gonna go in shoot Joe and then Kate's gonna drive us all off in this truck. That was also the point at which it's weird. It's really not clear. It's not been clear to me throughout this game whether we're already with Kate or we're not. There was a scene in this episode where we had a conversation about, yes, we're finally going to be together, where I felt like elsewhere in the episodes, it's been presented like we totally are a couple. And it's just weird how sometimes it's asked us to make the decision, do you want to be with her? And also given the impression you've been with her for the past 4 years constantly. I don't get what's happening. But anyway, so naturally we had told her, yes, let's be together. We belong together. So naturally, when she comes to try to save us in this truck, someone throws a Molotov cocktail at the truck, and she crashes and appears to be dead. So that's where we're at. I'm going to start this episode now because I'm getting myself a little mad just thinking about how stupid David is.
Yeah, so I've been getting occasional notices, icons that says the connection is low on PlayStation. But for as far as I can tell, the stream is doing okay. The stream to Twitch is doing okay. And it just comes and goes. And like I've dropped only I've dropped a very negligible amount of frames. Dead. So hopefully it'll hold up overall.
Whatever this thing is between us, I want to give it a chance. And I know the fact that David is back in our lives now makes this whole thing a little more complicated. But do you feel the same way?
I'm in. All the way.
Oh my god, really?
Really.
See, again, I just don't get why we have to have these conversations.
Look what he's done. I had a very interesting conversation with your friend Eleanor last night. Isn't that right, Eleanor?
That's right.
You've put me in a no-win situation here. Both of them deserve to die for their crimes. However, Javi, I'll let you spare one of them. Just one.
Trip has to live.
Shoot him.
Wait! I said Trip should live!
No!
How about you take David and the rest of your people and just get the hell out?
We're leaving. All of us. Right now.
It's Kate. She's coming for us.
Oh, shit! Oh, God. Kate!
Wow, some actual zombies.
Yeah, so I think the share play quality is stuttering on and off. And but what it looks like is that the quality gets all pixely, trying to make up for it.
You mean
I think SharePlay. I think your SharePlay. No, to the Twitch too. I think SharePlay requires a stronger connection than just Twitch does. Did you turn CrowdPlay on? I don't
While we're still breathing,
see it on the upper right.
Speak to me.
Oh my god.
Did you
specifically turn it on, but it didn't turn it off, so I thought it would be there.
Did it say continue or play with CrowdPlay when you
Thought so.
at the menu screen?
All right, let's get through the flashback. So I don't have to start over.
I think I can hear them. They're saying, "You're gonna lose, come mierda, so play already."
I must have inherited patience from Ma.
Oh, come on, man.
Calm down, David. No one is ever in.
Okay, do you know how to play dominoes? Because I don't.
My beer's getting warm.
No.
Drink faster.
You have to just connect like sides with like sides. Actually, I don't get. Yeah, that double 3 right in front of you in the middle, that's connecting to 2 3s. I don't know what the rule there is, but you see how every like number is pointed at another number.
So the question is, do I want to play 5-1 or 5-2? I don't know. I'll play 5-1.
Yeah, you have no other information,
Okay.
which but you know you can play a 5.
Victoria.
Carajo.
Oh, he had a 1 and a 2 on that tile, so he could have
Okay.
he could have won either
He's
way.
the one who beat you.
Fine. It's a tie. I hate you both equally.
Kicked out of baseball. Can't play dominoes. What exactly are you good at again, Javi?
At least I can actually play baseball. Slugger.
That's enough, both of you. It's not Javi's fault. He's a disgrace to the game of dominoes.
I won. That's $10 you owe me. Both of you. I know you're broke, Javi. You should sit out the next game, since we all know I'm gonna win. No shame in surrender. We'd all understand.
Good game, David.
Yeah,
Nicely
crowd
played.
play is obviously off.
Nice or not, a win is a win. Pay up, little brother. If you can.
I'll cover for Javier.
Oh, is it your turn to do that now? I lost track. Poor, helpless Javi.
Really? I
Get
don't
my
have,
wallet,
I don't have
Neil.
$10?
Keep an eye on him. You don't want him snatching an extra 20 for gas money.
It's on the counter.
Jesus, this is nasty. I
His
can't tell if he's
quote-unquote teasing is like the most
yeah.
the
Pa? What's
biggest
this?
mistake in the world. The biggest not mistake.
Hey, man, I was reading that. What?
Illusion.
What's up?
What the fuck is this?
Forget what word I wanted.
None of your business.
He has cancer.
What? Pa? Really?
Yeah, this
I'm
is
old.
some
Old people get cancer.
farewell shit.
You didn't
That
need
means the zombie he turns into has cancer
That's
too.
not for you to decide. Oh! You really should have told us. What they do?
It's my cancer. I get to do whatever I want. You know, what difference does it make?
How bad?
It's okay, mijo. Ask me.
How bad is it?
You won't have to worry about paying me back that $10.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Pa.
Hey, settle, David. Now,
You haven't told Mama.
and neither will either of you. You hear me? Mouth shut.
You gotta
That's
tell
not
her.
okay, Pa. You have to tell her.
When the time is right, I will.
That's not good enough.
It's good enough for me.
You're gonna need her help with this, Pa. Driving you to the doctor, getting prescriptions.
Wait, what are your options? Treatment, stuff like that.
Chemo, radiation, all that expensive mierda.
Great. When do you start?
I turned it down.
Turned it down? You don't get to turn it down.
So much money, and for what? Another month. Another game of dominoes to lose? It's not worth it.
If I was still playing ball, I could have paid for it.
I'll pay for it.
It's not happening. Save your money.
Fuck the money. I can afford it.
You can afford it, David. But my pride can't. Let's play another game.
You are a fucking coward. A selfish coward. Javi, can you believe this shit?
David, I get it, man. It's not fair, but come on, take it easy.
Sit down. Both of you.
I wish I could have this guy's attitude. I
You know,
never
I pray for
would.
daughters. Every night your mother was pregnant with both of you. Please, God, a daughter. Anything but a son. Anything but another me. Anything but another hot-headed idiot with his heart in the right place. Anything but another foolhardy, handsome gambler. Anything at all.
Please, Papa.
Nothing personal, kids.
Fight. Fight for our name. For our blood. For our family. Please, fight.
I'm going to tell him to, but
You
he's not
have
going to
to
do
fight,
it,
Pa.
which is fine.
We don't just give up. Any of us.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I'll think about it.
Oh, thank you, Pa.
Yeah, the alternative is like it's your life. Like I don't give a shit. It doesn't sound right
Some more
either.
beers?
Oh, everything's okay now with David.
So, what are you really gonna do?
Truth be told, whatever gets your mother off my ass. You think you two were mad at me for keeping secrets? But it's good
Yeah.
to see you and David on the same side of things, or a change. I'm gonna be a name carved in stone before you know it, Javier. That'll be me. Letters on a rock that nobody wants to visit. I know you think you're strong enough to handle that alone. And so does your brother. And you're both wrong. You have to take care of each other. You two are all I'll leave behind. Like Gabe and Mariana will be for David. Legacy, Javier. It's all anyone leaves behind. That and their bones. Be brothers before it's too late.
I get it.
That's not too much to ask. One last favor for your old man.
Okay, Pa.
Say
I'll
it. This
try.
guy's
As hard as you can.
dying of cancer.
As hard as I can.
I still need to pay David.
Pa.
Oye, if you had just won the game, we wouldn't have had this problem.
So you're blaming me for all this?
I'm depending on you, mijo. We both are.
Flash forward to me sleeping with his wife.
Door's open.
Kate!
They're shooting at you? They have to be shooting at the zombies. No, they're shooting at you.
Oh wait, I said I was gonna do the. 'Cause I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
I don't know what I don't understand what you did last time to get it to work. But I don't.
No, it's just the button says the button is confusing. It says crowd play on/off, so you don't know what it is. So I hit it, and apparently it was off.
So you toggled it the other
Apparently
direction.
It had been off. Yeah, now it turned itself back off. Okay.
Probably on and off. So you hit square, and what happens? There, continue with crowd play. Oh man,
Okay.
that was the problem the whole time. And yes, that doesn't even give you any indication. Okay, so
Okay, the code is what you homeboy you get.
Exactly. All right. Let's do it. It'll be on the screen during the game. So. Well, let's take the chance to do it right now. Crowd. Play. Game code. We big continue. What color am I going to be? Okay. Okay. All right. That works. If it wasn't going to work, then I was going to stop streaming to Discord because it is a little wonky. The share play. No, it's just the share play has more requirements.
Well, it wasn't on before. You can't go by what was happening before because it wasn't on before.
No, not crowd play. Share play. Your PlayStation sharing to me requires, I guess, a lot more bandwidth than right, because when I stream Jackbox to both Twitch and the Discord, I don't have this share play thing added on top of it.
All right, so yeah, maybe the capture card was bang, bang, bang. Bang. John Woo style. Yeah.
Kate! Kate! Gabe!
Is that her? Is that her screaming? That's a good sign.
Kate! Gabe! David! Over here! Where's Kate?
She's not here.
What?
She must have gotten out.
Oh, I didn't even see him look in the
You've gotten
car truck.
You better hope she's alive.
No, wait. I can't change my vote.
Once and help me find her.
What do you think I'm doing?
I wanted to click fast because I wanted to get my vote in.
Not saying anything.
Kate!
No, it doesn't matter. It wasn't a big deal. It's just I clicked on the wrong one.
David, wait!
I found you.
Hello.
Kate, I'm so glad you're...
Thank
Jeez.
God you're all right.
How did that happen?
Oh shit.
I'm just glad you're still in one piece.
Oh, wow,
Thanks for making it back to me.
You're alive. I thought I lost you back there.
Oh, so we're doing this right in front of David. Okay. There you go, David.
What the hell's the matter with you two? Focus on your surroundings.
There's
He's
David's
right.
hut.
Lead the way, Javi.
Get the knee, like this.
Oh, look, this photo. Oh, she's passing it on to a new generation.
Nice.
I got a great teacher.
Get a
You guys all
room.
right?
Turn.
What now?
I just need to turn down the game sound a bit.
Yeah.
It was just a loud section, but anyway. Credits.
Look at them. There's so many.
We'll be safer inside. Get in!
So many muertos. Okay, so yeah, as my theory, if you didn't see them die, then they're not dead.
Well, I thought she might be dead, well, as we discussed last time. Because
That should hold them
it
for
just
now.
seemed like cliche storytelling.
You put up a
that
good
as
fight
soon
out
as
there.
You decide you're in love, she dies.
Gabriel, do not take that tone with me.
You murdered that man after they let you go. You're a killer. Just like they said.
Oh, okay.
Ah, okay. There's hope for Dave.
You don't understand.
You mean Gabe?
It was them or
Yeah.
us. I had to do it. They
When
would
it
never
wasn't
let us go.
them
They
or
still
us.
would've killed
Well,
us, sooner or later.
They were negotiating with us, David. Doing that to Clint wasn't necessary.
That's how you see it. I would do it again.
Yeah, that's how we all see it.
His brains.
All
splattered
three of us in the
over
crowd
me.
saw it that way.
You are my son. I am doing what any parent would do to keep you safe. You do not get to judge my actions. Do you hear me? Hey, you do not walk away from me. When someone speaks to you, you stand up and answer them. Even if you don't want to.
David, that's enough. He's not a little boy. He doesn't need that from you.
What he needs is to learn to keep his opinions to himself until he understands what the hell he's talking about. I'm trying to protect you, Gabe. I lost you once.
David's one defense, which is that you can't blame him for wanting to take vengeance.
We made it through alive.
I mean, he killed the wrong guy. He
Just be
shouldn't
glad
have
he
killed Clint.
Literally didn't say anything that made
need to check
sense.
the
He
other
was just
entrances.
like,
Make sure
don't,
we're safe.
just like, I do it again. That's all
Hey,
the
wanna help me
reason.
out?
Right, he has a terrible rationale, but
Javi?
if you couldn't blame him if he just wanted to shoot somebody because he was mad at what's going on. But I don't know what he wants.
Just be
They're asking me here.
A lot of muertos out there.
Muertos.
Gabe and I will watch each other's backs.
I'll help too.
Okay.
Hey, Clem's with them. It's fine.
It's not that. It's. Let's just.
Let's just screw. Here, we're alone.
I'm all over the place. I need to focus on something.
Have we got
Anything.
weed?
Just need to focus. On whatever.
I don't know.
Let's see if there's any way we can help.
You really think there is? After the damage we've done?
Let's find out.
Let's go.
She's better than ever. Not even acting like she was shot in the gut. I mean, she didn't even do that last
Oh my god.
episode.
This is a fucking nightmare.
That kid looks creepy. The kid looks like
Yeah.
looks like Chucky.
I'm glad Mariana didn't live to see this. To see what her father's become.
Oh. Still
what-
questionable.
I've done. She'd be just like that little boy. Scared that the monsters are coming after her next. She
Dad.
would never trust us again. And I wouldn't blame her.
Decent point. You know, why would you want to raise a kid in this
We're not
world?
monsters.
I don't know who we are anymore. But it's not the people she knew.
Yeah, she made that point in earlier when we were talking about
I
Gabe
did
and
this
Clem.
to them. But that hole is there because of me.
Shit.
This is all my fault.
What happened was an accident.
She was like, I wish they could have a childhood.
Still,
I mean, it's true.
you didn't do
It's
it on
just
purpose.
But it's still my fault.
Not something we can do anything about. But
I
it's
can't
true.
leave until I make this right. All of this.
What,
Let's
fix
fix this.
cure
as best we
the
can.
zombie plague?
Really? I thought you hated this place. All you've tried to do is get out.
These people, they didn't ask for this. Just like we didn't ask to lose Mariana.
Well, if
We
you
couldn't
don't
do anything
leave,
about
you're not
that.
going to leave David, which is the main thing you
Maybe
want.
We
So
can do
it's
something
one or
about
the other.
this.
Let's fuck her up.
Trip was my best friend, Javi.
Yeah, we don't care. That's your fault.
Because of you.
Because of you, it's your fault.
He didn't deserve this.
He died because we said to save him?
You have no one to blame but yourself. Your actions betrayed Trip. And to think of how much he cared about you.
I never thought it would be like this. You have to believe that. Everyone but Prescott is dead. Everyone but me. What's done is done.
Yeah, so whose fault do you think that is?
I like it,
Melanor.
but I can't change it.
See what I did there?
You've got a lot of nerve showing up here. After the bullshit you pulled.
I literally
You're
would like
unbelievable.
To know
Absolutely unbelievable.
Is talking about.
Oh, I've got a lot of nerve. Everything that happened is because of you. This is all your fault.
I told you I didn't want to leave. You didn't listen. Joan did.
Hey, Arves.
Why did you tell Joan what we were doing?
I was triaging a bad situation. Their doctor
Hi,
is
Arville.
dead. And before you guys fucked it up, their walls worked. It's not only about me.
Hey, he's talking.
I can actually save lives here. Not just stitch them up and hope for the best. These people will die without me, Javi.
I know she, well, fucked us over. But she's trying to help them. She's trying to make something right. That's worth forgiving, right? She's trying. That counts.
What am I supposed to do? Hit her with a baseball bat? I mean,
she's doing a good thing now. But she's got a long way to go.
After you take out her knees.
You're one to talk.
We should try to help. Not everyone here is guilty.
Fern. Is that you, darling?
I'm here, handsome.
Fern and Rufus. What's wrong with him?
Bitten. He's slipping in and out of delirium.
I think this
We
may
have
be the
to
guy who
find
we
Ida.
let go. Yep, it is.
We have to find our daughter.
I know, hon.
I don't know what.
I know that guy.
Content contributes to
We
say
had a
this.
situation. He's lucky I didn't shoot him.
Looks like his luck just ran out.
Let them have a minute. It's the least we can do.
Y'all get over here. You gotta cut his arm off.
It's too far along. I'm sorry.
Bullshit. It can work. I've seen it.
Do you want his last moments alive to be more painful than they need to be?
I just want to try. I can't lose everyone. Please. I'm begging you. Please.
Why would
No
we
way.
cut this guy's arm off?
I'm not a doctor. They're the only ones
Because
who
it's
can do that.
more quick time events you get to
already said
do.
no.
He's gonna fucking die.
Just gonna do it.
You go ahead, do it. Why? Yeah.
You need to put him down when he turns.
She shouldn't do it, but if she wants to, then she should do it herself.
No, it's not her. It's not her body. She
wanna
doesn't
help
own
you.
her husband. She can't cut off
Okay.
his arm.
Well, she's trying to make the decision.
They're all fucking dead
She's trying to make the
because of you.
decision.
Hey,
Anyway.
You blew a hole in our wall. Got my little girl killed. Got my whole fucking family killed. Richmond was fine until your stupid
Easy,
ass
Fern.
showed up. We're dead fucking meat, David. Might as well take out this asshole while I can.
Fern.
Shut up.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm so sorry about your daughter.
You can apologize to her face in just a second.
Stand down. That's an order.
Kate, no.
Fern, this is all because of me. I caused the explosion. I killed your daughter.
Yeah.
Please,
I wouldn't put it that way.
forgive me. It's my fault. Please.
Please, forgive both of us. Shit! Oh my god!
All right. I mean, this is like the one. All right.
Oh my god!
The one useful thing he's done in 5 episodes of this game.
What are you doing?
Break her arm.
David! Oh my god. This is unacceptable.
She wasn't gonna shoot.
Believe me, she was. Because I would have.
You didn't. Now we have a broken arm to deal with. Oh, look, she got.
No!
Jesus.
David! Gabe!
Shoot Gabe.
I'm sorry, that was an accident.
You were going to kill her.
Yeah, yes, she was.
Get her.
She's still going for a gun.
Yeah, that's right.
Gabe,
She can't even stand up.
Jesus Christ.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Let these two idiots.
It was over the line, Gabe. You're right. Gabe, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. You know that?
Why the hell are you all looking at me that way?
They're scared, David.
Of what? I'm protecting them.
Why are you pointing a gun at us?
So I'm all alone. Fine then. You people are on your own.
What I've been trying to accomplish this entire game.
Except we have Gabe now.
I've seen
That's
that look in his
But
eyes
now he's
before.
okay because
That's the downside.
That
Go
is bad.
after him.
That was not Gabe's only problem.
I honestly think it was his main problem that his dad was his role model, so he thought he had to be like a macho tell everyone what to do guy.
Yeah, you
What
got
are
a
you
point.
doing?
I don't know. I mean,
I'm so tempted. I'm gonna say it. I'm actually gonna say it.
Thinking it over isn't gonna do you any favors. If you want to jump, just jump.
yeah, that's actually a decent
Come over here.
thing to say.
Or are you afraid of me too? I know the rest of them are.
It's a reasonable thing to
Right.
say. It's not telling him to kill himself. It's telling him just do it
I
or
won't lie to you, man.
stop playing
You
around.
have been acting pretty scary.
So you are afraid of me.
You brought it on yourself, David.
My wife, Javi. My son. They look at me differently.
Maybe you're seeing them differently.
Again,
show
I
you
actually
something.
I have no problem with what
Stand
he
with
just
me.
did with that woman. I mean, it was.
Yeah, actually, I've changed my mind. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't get up there. It's just not. I think we're past tender moments here. Past bonding with this guy.
Enough, man. Come on.
It's unnecessary, but I thought it was okay. What really bothered me was him shooting the
Just stand
guy
down,
who was
man.
trying to help us.
You think he should have broken that woman's arm? Like he needed to disarm
I don't
her,
think
so
he
to
literally
speak.
should have, but
He needed to disarm her, is what you're saying, and do whatever was necessary.
yeah.
I didn't expect you to
don't have a
understand.
big problem with that.
I want to change, Javi. I always have.
Really? All you ever tried to do was get me to change.
Only because I couldn't bring myself to do it first. It's the one war I could never win. And I'm wondering why. Is it because I don't know how? Or because it's impossible to change who you really are?
There's a way. There always is. No matter how lost you are. You just have to keep looking until you find it.
Looks pretty messy.
For now.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe.
Just gotta live long enough to find out.
Just like with anything else.
I found them! They're up here! Be careful, Javi. I ran into...
She was still outside when we checked on the entrances.
There are muertos everywhere. We got her inside just in time. Seriously, I've never seen so many muertos.
Why are we acting weird about
It's awful
her?
out there.
I don't know.
I'm glad you're okay, Ava. It's great to see you. Look, about earlier, I guess I owe you an explanation about what happened on the stage.
Oh, oh, of course, right. We suggested she be killed.
Your actions said plenty.
Right, I forgot.
I read you loud and clear. But go ahead and say whatever you want.
I saw through her little scheme.
That's the same thing as that deal was bullshit. Yes.
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. No, that's not what I meant.
Just be glad the situation was what it was. And that she didn't make me pick between you and your brother.
Why? Because you would have chosen him and then she would have...
There's so many.
Oh,
they're pouring in.
Never mind.
You don't know the half of it. The herd has taken over Richmond.
I'm right.
The streets are filled with
She
walkers.
would have chosen
With
him
that
and
hole in the
therefore
wall,
he would have
this
been shot.
city is fucked. We're not safe here. No one is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck have we done?
So what do we do? I don't want to die up here.
None of us do, Gabe.
Take out each and every one of them. Kill them before they kill us.
I saw construction vehicles when we got that truck. Bulldozers and stuff. What if we use one of those to just, I don't know, run the muertos over?
We need to impose
That's over by the motor pool at the water tower. We could use the highway overpass to get to the water tower.
We need to impose a zombie one-child policy, like China did, to cut down the zombie overpopulation problem.
Come on. It's an easy jump.
If you hit X at the right time, it's easy, sure.
Keep your eyes open, stay aware of your surroundings, all of you. Let's move out. When we found Kate earlier, she hugged you. Why do you think she hugged you? Why was that?
My sister.
Just wondering.
You really want to know? Then ask her.
She won't even make eye contact with me.
Yeah, take the hint.
He knows. He's known for years that his wife isn't into him. He just doesn't want to admit it. Wants to get mad at people instead. I'm doing the share plan.
I don't know why you told him that anyone can change. People can change.
My other options were to tell him people can't change.
Yeah, at least it's not patronizing bullshit.
But I don't believe that people can't change.
I didn't say no. I'm not. There's a difference between saying people can't change and some people can't change. Because sure, people can change.
I don't know if
but
I had the
maybe he
option to
can't.
say some people can't change.
Wait, did I do something? Did I miss something? No, I didn't. Okay.
Okay, I meant to stop it, but I didn't.
As a reminder for anyone watching or just joining us, you can, if you want to play along with the crowd play, which means you can vote on each and every decision made, then you could watch the stream in the Discord, in the Walking Dead voice channel. And then log on to the crowdplay website. If that's something that you're into.
Stalky, you think the antagonizing is going to backfire? What do you mean, like, not, like telling David to jump off telling him to literally jump off a cliff?
I think he said, I don't know, antagonizing David and who are we antagonizing exactly?
Oh, we also antagonized Eleanor. We
Eleanor.
People.
Yeah, we're totally. No, I think that's much
But
less.
I get mad at people. I usually pick the choice that reflects it. So I have, unless I feel like my position is powerless and I can't. This antagonist.
Cat's antagonist.
We need to be careful up here, or else the exact same thing will happen to us. Stay sharp and do not fire your guns.
We're gonna be fine. That guy was all alone. We're not.
Well, Dave's taking charge again. You think he's gonna have a redemption?
Let Javi and I clear out these walkers.
I kind of hope not. I kind of hope we end up in the same place where it's like you decide. Because they've done that for 5 episodes. I feel like to all of a sudden be like, oh, he's great now. I feel it would be
you okay, bud?
I mean,
when I was little, Dad used to ask me what I wanted to be when I was a man.
I'll listen to this. Yep.
He always liked that. I thought he was such a great guy. It would always make him smile. Every time.
If he asked you again right now, would you say the same?
I wish my son would say the same thing about me.
I imagine he would.
He wouldn't say it. Maybe if he thought about it.
Never be like your uncle. He told me that all the time.
Did he say never be like your uncle? Damn.
People to solve your problems. Because then you're not a man at all. I used to think he was right.
That's so rough.
Not anymore though, Javi. I can only hope I grow up to be like you.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, it's clearly.
So, here's
you said that? Your dad was right there.
Oh, thanks, buddy. It means a lot.
I'm sorry I never really said it before.
There would be some symmetry here because if Dave lost his wife, lost his daughter, of course, to death,
now we need to take care of
and
Dad.
his son.
He's the one that needs our help.
Yeah. So look, that he's got. It seems like they're setting up a big redemption for Dave, like he's going to sacrifice himself or something. Nobly.
Oh, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind that.
There's barely any room.
It would bother me if like he lived and was clearly like a super great, awesome guy.
That's not going to happen. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't think there was much
I wouldn't mind if he
that could scare
sacrificed.
me
I think it
anymore.
would make logical sense. He seems like the type
Here
of
we
person
are.
who would do
Just goes to
something
show you,
dramatic and stupid.
Life is full of surprises.
Fear is the coffee of emotions. It wakes you up, keeps you
Coffee of emotions. Haven't heard that one before.
Grab my hand.
Did you hit it? Did you hit it? Good.
Thought so.
Oh, thanks, Ava. No, he was gonna die.
You've got to be more careful.
Yeah. Oh. Did I call it?
Oh shit! Oh my god! Ava!
Man, did I call it?
I was gonna die.
But it makes sense because
She saved my life.
we've seen this before a couple of times.
do it
When
again,
you have the
too.
choice to kill
Let's keep going. Ava
two
would kick my
people.
ass if she knew I was sitting around crying.
One of two people. Often the other person will get killed off soon afterwards, so that like the overall story doesn't get.
Yeah, that was so senseless, though. It was so random and senseless. And they're moving on right now. That was like kind of an afterthought.
Yeah.
Oh no, Ava! And we gotta get across this bridge now.
Yeah, I
I
mean, it
know
was
Gabe
good that
doesn't
she
see
saved
it,
us when
but
you
David
know
really
we
is trying to look out
tried
for
to
him.
kill her, but yeah, it
He's
wasn't
not
really
doing the best job.
played up to a
No one gives you a rule book to raise a kid.
And they sure as shit don't.
There's just one thing I don't get, though. Did David really think he was helping AJ by letting him go? Why did he stop guarding him?
Maybe you should ask him.
Why should I know?
He just didn't care. Not everyone's like you, Clem. Not everyone wants to take care of a baby.
I guess not, but after you put in all that work, so much of your heart.
AJ was a brat.
Okay.
He lived with me after we kicked
Let's
you out.
do this.
I'd already raised 2 kids. Thought it'd be a piece of cake. Not with that tyrant.
Is that why you gave him away?
We had a bad winter. Destroyed every crop we had. I couldn't leave Richmond. And AJ couldn't stay in Richmond. I gave AJ to Lingard and told him to do whatever he had to save his life. I miss that brat. Never asked Lingard about it again. Though I've wanted to. Often. Don't think it doesn't haunt me. Not a day goes by where it doesn't. It wasn't easy, Clem. Remember, far as I knew, I'd already lost 2 children. Wasn't any easier with number 3.
It's never easy.
I'm gonna keep you alive. Keep all of us alive. And hope that that's enough. Enough for atonement.
We're all abandoned one way or the other eventually. I guess AJ's no different.
AJ is going to be the final boss.
They are doing a great job of stringing this out. Yeah, stalking, you could just, because you, whoever...
Holy shit. Chopped right in half.
Because whoever you decided, because you tried to kill whoever ended up surviving, it would be the same storyline, and they could just swap in one for the other.
What the hell happened here?
I wonder if literally it's the same exact situation, because I think they at least try. I've seen that they've tried to have the other choice die in a different situation. I'll go look that up.
Could be, but in this case, they wouldn't have to. It could be the same.
Oh. It was such a throwaway. But let me look it up.
Other half.
There.
Save, Ava, or Trip.
Not too far away.
Am I gonna swing on this? Am I gonna swing on this blade to the other side?
Cool, I'll swing. Okay.
Is that the idea? Oh my god. Okay.
Yes. If you save Trip or Ava, Joan shoots that person, and the other person is let go.
Sure.
The hero who survived will eventually die in the middle of the 5th episode. Yeah, we figured that, but I wonder if it's in the exact same way.
We should go lightest to heaviest. That way it won't break on the first swing.
I'll go first, Clem.
Gabe is lighter than Clem?
Get a long run up, but not too long.
That's what we're saying?
Too many quick steps, you'll propel yourself upward instead of out. Same with your jump.
Chivalrous?
Just
Trying
run
to,
off
yeah,
the end.
yeah,
Don't
trying to be
try
brave
not
in
to.
case it
He's
just
got
doesn't
this.
work at all.
She's right. I do.
It'd be hilarious if it just immediately breaks it. Falls just in. Hey,
That looks fun and absolutely terrifying. In real life, oh my god.
Come on, Clem. Your turn.
It's not that easy to keep your grip on something like that.
no, definitely.
For the record, I do not trust this thing. Not at all. It's one thing for the kids to swing across, but I...
Just don't die. Wait, where's my mouse? I didn't vote. No.
I've seen you do things that are way scarier.
I was tempted to vote to
I can do
pick
it.
Just Don't Die, because it seems like they have that sort of.
Honestly, we say that,
humorous
my kids and I say that to each other, and Elaine doesn't like it. She doesn't like when we joke about that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
All right, David, you're up.
You're the little brother. You should go first. Oh, you're definitely lighter.
He is.
Ah, come on, you know the drill. Age before beauty.
You fucker.
Hey, we're bonding. Yeah, see, I would do what Dave did, except he's putting. Is he? No, he's not putting more weight. Yeah, you see how he hoisted himself up on it?
I missed the quick time, so that wasn't great.
Hang on!
I feel like this is scripted, though. I mean, this happened anyway. You're supposed to climb up. Oh, that's pretty cool. Shove him. Oh, that was fun. That's a cool move.
You okay?
Well, I kind of want to say fuck helicopters.
Good work, everyone.
I wondered
Just
if
like
they
we
had come up
rehearsed.
before,
I
but I
don't
don't
know.
think they have.
I think we can do better. Head back over. Let's try that again.
Enough. Come on.
That's cute. Head back over. Let's try it again.
Almost there.
I want a Javi Kate spin-off sitcom. It would be called Kate Javi Vision.
I miss when all we did was track the herd.
Kate and Javi.
From a safe distance.
We need to get down there. We're not getting anywhere without one of those vehicles.
It's not like we can just ask all those walkers to move out of the way.
How about we make some noise and distract them? We could use that generator.
That's a great idea, Gabe.
When'd you get so smart, Gabe?
Ever since
You really aren't
Javier
the same
became
kid
my
I remember.
dad.
I'm impressed. Really.
I don't need to get involved in their
Agreed.
Oh. Thanks, Dad.
We still gotta get to the generator somehow.
Cut a walker open and cover yourself with its guts. Then you can slip right through them. What?
Why would we say any of these things?
Yeah, we know. Yeah,
We know this works.
Annoying.
Hey, please
'cause
tell me you're kidding.
as players, we know this works.
I said please.
So, who's gonna do it?
It's your idea, Clem. You seem to love doing it.
You know, you do kinda owe me one. You let Conrad use me as trade. That wasn't very polite.
If it makes us even.
The alternative was to shoot
Look,
him in the head.
It smells really bad. Like, way worse than you think.
Okay, so we actually haven't done it before.
What we actually owe her for was there was one time when we fell down and she took our baseball bat and killed the person threatening us. That would have made more sense to say, but okay.
You'll do.
I feel like in this world, you save somebody and they save you like dozens of times. It's not like, remember that one time I saved you from a zombie? I think that's like, it happens 5 times a day.
You can do this, Javier. Holy fucking... Oh, God. Oh, I think... I'm gonna be sick.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Oh, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. Do you just literally eat shit all day long? Is that why you smell so bad?
Okay, we get it.
Okay. better be enough.
Let's let this guy go.
If this works and you're invisible to walkers, then why just everybody just does it and you can go anywhere freely? Just forget the generator.
Wow, I really thought I fucked up there. Okay. Maybe I get one fuck up.
That's right. I mean, Scarf says there should be a fragrance of zombie guts. You could, yeah. I mean, that's got to be an innovation that they'd come up with, just like a fragrance that you engineer. It just makes you smell like a zombie. J. Will says we can't even get people to wear masks, so it makes you think they'll wear guts.
That's a very strong point. My favorite podcast, The Sound of a Generator.
You did it, Javi.
Barely.
What?
Obsession for
Now that
zombies.
we're here,
Calvin Klein's
let's find something we can
obsession
take out all the
for
muertos
zombies.
Definitely.
We're saving the city before we do anything else. We gotta find something to seal the breach with. All we need is the right vehicle.
Oh, that's not gonna do the job, man.
Yes, it is.
What are you doing?
The right thing. I'm leaving. We're all leaving.
What? And going where? You saw it yourself. We're surrounded by the herd.
I'm taking my family out of here. You helped keep them safe, Clem. You're coming too. Let's go. Everyone. We can't wait around.
This is bullshit, David.
It's fine. I don't understand.
Absolutely not. Everyone in Richmond will die without us.
We're trying we really trying to save the city now?
You get that?
They didn't make me feel
The
like.
day we
Yeah, I
knocked
could
on
be talked
Richmond's
out of
door.
that.
We brought this on these people, all of us.
I don't think
we
they've
can't abandon them.
sold
Not after what we've done.
the idea that we're responsible for this, the downfall of this place.
We're starting
I guess I was sort of
We're all
thinking if it's
together
just a
again.
question of driving a
Finally.
truck to a place, maybe we could do
It's
it, but I
time.
don't feel that passionate
All
about
of
it
us.
either.
A new day, a new life.
So you want to agree with him? Of course, if we agree with him, that means we get him.
Means we get him, we have to stay with him?
I mean,
Which,
does it mean that?
I don't know. I mean, if we don't agree with him, he's saying he wants to take his family away, which presumably means Kate and
That's true. His family, his
Gabe.
wife is our wife. Oh my god, it's complicated.
So I don't know. I'm go with him. Again, I don't I mean, Richmond is Jones' problem.
I wouldn't mind starting over. Maybe not back home, but somewhere.
It's right out
This is,
there waiting for
this
us,
is
brother.
Jones' fault.
I'll go with you, Dad.
Gabe!
He's my father, Clem. I'm sorry, but he really wouldn't understand.
Think this over, buddy.
Gabe, is this what you really want?
Didn't we just
I know
say
it's scary out there, but
I wouldn't mind a news
have to.
to start over?
Don't have to be afraid.
Doesn't that
Gabe.
mean to go with Dave and everybody?
I won't let what happened to Mariana happen to you.
Yeah, but we're being sort of
You have my
wishy-washy.
word. I will
Yeah.
protect you the right way.
What? I'm not saying anything here.
Yeah.
I'm not missing another minute with my family now.
this is what I want.
I understand, Gabe.
Okay, bye.
I'm still going back. I won't be able to live with myself if I don't try to help the people in Richmond.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this emotionally.
You won't be able to live at all if you do that.
Feeling like saving Richmond.
Is compromised. Doesn't matter if there were 5 of us trying to save it or 500.
I agree, but now
we all
it's
die.
Now it's basically do we want to be
know
with
a
her or
losing
not?
battle when I
think
see
we
one.
want to be with her, right?
We're moving out.
Yeah, but is that?
That's an order.
Okay.
How fucking dare you? What will it take, David? What will it take to show you that you do not get to do that? We are not your soldiers. Run away home. Be a deserter. I am done with you. Let's go, Javi.
Why the fuck do you think he would go with you?
That's shit.
Tell him.
I think we
What
just
the fuck
did.
is this?
Do you not know what this is?
Javi! You weren't a good husband to her, David. She deserves better. That's me.
I should have known. I should have known the night Pa died. The night you weren't there. Blood is worthless to you, just like he was to you, just like I am to you.
Okay, we've
Well, it's
got
time for
a
you to
baseball
finally
bat
learn
on our
what
back.
blood really means.
David!
Dad! What do you have to say for yourself?
Baseball bat.
David! Stop it!
Oh, he's gonna kick the shit out of us if we don't fight back.
I love you.
I clicked on fight back.
No. No, you don't get to say that.
I should have said we're in
Christ,
love,
stop!
which would have been a little more idealistic.
Oh, pipe wrench. Okay, baseball bat. It's only fair now. It's only fair. Are you gonna stick to I love you?
I am, yes.
All right, I'll let you steer.
I love you.
They're gonna make us do this a couple times. Oh my god, the pipe wrench. Seriously?
Dad, no!
Gabe! Oh my god!
You're not taking my family from me.
David, no!
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Fucking stop! Stop!
Let's see what happens.
It'd be great if we die because we said I love you too many times.
Holy shit!
Was the first shot to hit his body? No. Good job, Dave. This is on you. Yeah, we just got clocked 3 times with a pipe wrench.
I probably should have fought back.
David!
Because I don't really love him, but
What the hell is he doing?
Great, problem solved. We get rid of Dave and Gabe. Yeah.
David took him.
We can't wait any longer. We have to go help Richmond.
What if you just
I'm
die?
getting on that bulldozer.
But Gabe!
Gabe wanted to go.
It would
He
make
did.
things a whole lot
We all
easier.
heard it.
You're right.
Yeah, Dave and Gabe, this is what
I'm
the
going
plan
to save
was.
Someone has
We
to.
just got our
I'm with you, Javi.
face
We can go after
bashed
Gabe on
in
that
though.
motorcycle or go help Kate on the bulldozer. Wherever you go, I go.
We're
Bulldozer.
out of time.
Obviously, at this point,
Sorry.
we're going with Kate.
I've been here before, more than once. It's not gonna end well for everyone. You have to decide.
This is not a hard choice.
It's hard to be caught in the middle. I know that. Don't worry about me, Javi. I'll be okay. We're running out of time.
I can't let Kate go by
Thanks,
herself.
Jake. I was waiting for your
It's
vote.
too dangerous. I'm going with Kate to save the city. What about you?
sorry I wasn't paying
Like I
attention.
said, I'm
That's
with you, Javi. Let's
No,
go
it really-
save
it-
Richmond.
It really
Go
wasn't.
after Gabe.
Then we go after Gabe. If we don't die first.
I do feel bad
we're
that
gonna
I
drive into
didn't
the
just say
herd.
we're in love.
We're gonna need these.
I made him feel bad about it. I made him feel bad about himself when I didn't have to. But he was clearly trying a little bit.
There's a happy sight. Can you help us get the gate open?
Almost didn't recognize you, Jesus.
Once I got in contact with my people, I headed right back. Had to make sure you folks were safe.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
We'll keep the muertos away. Just get me to the gate.
She's gonna die.
Open it up.
I got your back, Javi.
Let's not forget, Kate's gonna die.
We're almost there. Javi, get in the busket and I'll lift you to the top of the gate.
Busket.
The thing in the front, the scooper thing, whatever. Get in
I'm glad they did that,
I'll keep
because
them
I'm
off
like,
you.
busket?
I mean, that's what it logically had to be, but yeah, it's a good bit.
Yuck.
Javi, the busket.
The bucket
Right.
basket.
Yeah, busket.
Nice of you folks to drop by.
Oh, zombies in the basket.
I'll have it open in a second.
Gee, he does have a badass look with the horse and the sword.
They couldn't just have open gate button.
We want to solve a. You want to make us solve a puzzle now?
Try this one. It's the biggest.
Okay, never pull that lever again, Javier. Nope.
Trial and error. Great puzzle.
Kind of the only way they can do puzzles. But
Shit.
Are you trying to attract even more walkers?
No.
I wonder if this programmed to be the last button you try.
Definitely not.
You did it, Javi.
This episode has had far too much slapstick and shenanigans.
Inside and wrangle the walkers
I don't know. That's a nice change,
Get
I
them in
think.
one group, we can lead them right out.
probably my fault.
No, like there were some nice moments. There's some cute moments that I appreciated. Can't have just all misery all the time. And what are the chances that Kate and Javier are going to both survive? Or Kate's going to survive? I really don't see it.
Really? See, I think they are.
Everything has to end terribly.
Full steam ahead.
Oh, I'm shooting rifles now. We're shooting from the hip.
There's too many. Try the other setting.
This is what I think of Biden's executive orders.
Shit, I'm empty.
Here, take over.
Maybe you're in.
Plug the breach with the damn truck.
Oh, we're just running them over. Oh, I like this.
Here we go. Fingers crossed.
Hey.
That's it. Let's
You
get out of
can't
here.
climb under it? Come on. I guess zombies don't do that. Zombies climb under things.
Over here! We need to round up these walkers! Head them towards the cave!
Welcome back.
I thought we were coming back to, well, not to this. It's just a little surprising, that's all.
Yeah, we've had some difficulties.
Certainly one way to put it.
Javi, we have to go after Gabe. These guys can take care of the rest of the walkers.
Do we?
Go, Javi. I'll help out here.
Do we?
Let's go, Clem.
Now Clem wants to save her boyfriend.
Well, yeah, I mean, partially that, partially that. I don't know. I mean, he seemed to be siding with us more than with David. But on the other hand, he volunteered to go with David. We didn't.
Oh.
That was his idea.
Okay.
Dude, no.
Bye. Okay. Goodbye. That's unceremonious. Clem's always be taking out the leg, sweeping the leg.
Always be
Gabriel. Oh, please, no.
Now he's bit. Now he's gonna have a tragic, drawn out death.
No. I tried to stop him, Javi. That's when we crashed. God damn.
David.
He fought for me, Javi. Until they... But I couldn't. There were so many. I fucked up. After everything you taught me.
Yeah.
It really hurts.
Mm-mm.
Really bad.
You didn't fuck anything up, buddy. You fought as hard as you could. I'm proud of you.
I tried. I really did.
I know.
No, Gabe. No.
Do me a favor, Clem.
Gabe, no.
Take my cards.
What?
My playing cards. Grab them. Teach AJ euchre. Okay?
Okay. Be strong, Gabe. For whatever comes next.
I will.
You'd better. Bye, Gabe.
Bye, Clem. Give me your gun, Javi. I don't want it turn into a muerto.
Gabe, I don't know if I can let you do that to yourself.
And I can't make you guys do it for me.
We should give him the gun, right?
Just give me the gun.
Sure, I mean we could. No, I mean
we'll
we could
vote
do
on
it. This is.
Hurry.
This is okay. This is untimed. Yeah, no, just do it.
Wait, he asked us to do it?
No, he wants the gun, and we're saying we can't. We don't want you to have to do this.
No. No, Gabe. I'll do it.
Okay. Okay. You may not be my father, Javi.
Interrupt him.
But
Shoot
you
him.
were a great dad.
No, I can't stay mad at this guy.
I love you.
No, they good job by them by making me care about the death of a character who I passionately hated pretty much the entire time.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I mean, I'm not torn up about it, but they're Interesting how they had Clem feel emotional about it too.
Oh yeah, they had said that.
I know, but I mean, it's just in terms of how she was pretty much a cold bitch the whole cold badass bitch the whole time, and she was taking the lesson from what was her name, Jade, to like not get attached, especially and after she lost AJ.
Right. Well, I think the lesson was even more so from not having anybody.
So this is a General Richmond Memorial, yeah. Why? Where did everybody have access to so many Polaroid cameras?
I'm glad you helped me, Javi. But I can't stop wondering how things might be different if you hadn't. Maybe Gabe wouldn't be with Mariana right now. They deserved better.
So yeah,
Javi.
this
Better than
is
us.
definitely an ending that would have done that. I'm sure would have turned out
Gabe,
differently somehow.
Mariana.
This wasn't our fault. This was David.
It was all of us.
All right, go team. What was your point? Things would have turned out differently because of what?
Usually the quiet
If we had chosen to go with David,
now?
I'm sure we wouldn't
There's
have
a lot
gotten
of work to be done.
that same
herd could
exact
come back.
ending. It would have differed somehow.
Huh.
Still, though, I feel more calm here than I ever did in an old van on streets with no streetlights. We earned this, Javi.
J-Ro, way to nail that,
We earned feeling
that particularly
calm and quiet.
awkward wording of that line.
Let's start a family. You and me.
Yep.
A fresh start. What do you say?
Huh.
I think it'd be good for us.
Yeah, sure.
Except
But
for the difficulty of
You're on.
birthing a baby.
Let's start a family.
you can
don't think
adopt.
it's selfish?
Let's adopt.
It's not the safest world
adopt
outside of
Clementine.
Richmond.
That's
We're
right.
inside it, truth be told.
Where's AJ?
So long as I got you.
It feels like this episode
I'm
is
not too worried
ending.
about
Wait,
it.
we're gonna play him in season 4. Oh, she's gonna die. Die. When's it gonna happen? It might not happen.
It seriously will suck if we don't see him one single time.
We'll be up there before we know it.
Unless
Better do something worthwhile. in
they
the
knew there
meantime.
was gonna be season 4 and we would see him then. That is weird.
That I still think that would be rude.
Uh-oh. She's gonna die now. She's gonna... Oh? Are they walking into the... Okay, here we go. More. I thought they were just gonna... That was the exit. The
Yeah, it
end.
felt like it could be the end.
This is a hopeful ending, and I don't buy it. I don't buy that this is... that this is gonna end this way.
Heading out?
You see,
Yes,
you know,
indeed.
children running
Came
in the
here to put an
streets
end to the
playing.
raiding. Looks like that's been done. Glad we got it settled. Gotta move on.
We could use you around here. Please stay.
We got other people depending on us, Javi. Just the way it is. I was worried about you, Javi. About who you are inside. You helped save these people, though. That goes a long way for me. Second chances are in short supply these days. That's what this place can be, if you let it. Trust me, though. Life within walls is a hell of a lot different than life on the road. Don't take shortcuts like Joan. You gotta do the right thing.
Yeah, what happened to her?
Always. Good days, and especially bad.
If I stay... We're gonna take charge. We're gonna
The right thing.
We're gonna take charge in Richmond.
Good to hear.
I don't know, but
I read people
saying,
pretty
saying
well.
shortcuts
Little
work.
gift of
seems
mine.
No, that's the wrong thing to say.
antagonistic when
Javi.
he's
Change is in the air.
If
here.
I
Trying to
stay,
be
it seemed
all that
appropriately
And I think
non-committal.
you should. For the better.
I need more
God knows
information.
this town could use it.
All right, well, now they're not giving us. That's just yes or no.
All right, let's.
You know what?
We're not going to have to live with the consequences of this. I don't think so. Let's
in the
just
right
say.
direction.
Then as far as I'm concerned, Richmond's in much better hands
Man,
than
where's
it was.
Joan? That's a good question.
I mean, if we're going to have a family,
Be
then
vigilant. Trouble never stays too far away.
theoretically it would be nice to stay in one place as opposed to not.
Yeah, this place seems still back. I mean, back to being ostensibly
here
a
too,
safe place. Oh,
Yeah.
Clem's going?
It's time. I have to find AJ Javi.
Oh, that.
I've waited so long. But
Yeah, we've waited
could
so
you
long, too.
Do me one last favor before I leave.
Can you throw these playing cards in the trash, please?
I feel like it's serious bait and switch when her only excuse for being involved in the game was
That's nice of you.
She thought I was
to
terrible at
find
it.
AJ, and
For
then
you?
they put it off to
None
the
of your
next game.
business.
I have to see AJ Javi. I have to see that he's okay. Do you think he remembers me? At least a little? Maybe?
Who could forget you, Clem? No one who knew you, I guarantee it.
Yeah, maybe. Everyone told us he was better off.
The real answer is he's not going to
Everything
remember her.
that's happened.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think they're right.
He's too young.
I don't know if I was a good mom or not. I can't stop thinking about it. I really wish I could.
Did you love him?
With all of my heart.
And of course you were.
Gabe told me you used to play baseball.
I did. I loved it.
He told me you fucked it all up, too.
Yep. Sure did.
Well, you survived,
I had to.
but you loved it. How do you survive that? How? If you really loved it, how?
That's what's good about a broken heart. When you're looking at it all broken and shattered on the floor, you figure out the pieces you need versus the ones you liked. If you're ready to move on, that is.
What is grief, if not love persevering? That's a big line in WandaVision.
All done.
Well, how's it look?
You know what? I'll grab your hat.
Oh, we didn't have a chance to say
this
nice
team.
things.
Your dad ever teach you about baseball?
What team?
No, not really.
D.
Well, you come back, and I'll tell you all about it.
It's a deal.
Sunny D's.
If I bring AJ back with me, will you teach him too?
What a strange decision.
You bet.
No,
He belongs with you.
I don't want to see
Clementine.
AJ.
Bring him back.
In one piece. That's not the end. Oh, she's going. Yeah, look, she looks all grown up now. Look at her, with her short haircut and. Okay, I was wrong about the Oh, hey. Your experience with David was dysfunctional.
That's certainly true.
You accepted his hand after he punched you on the night. I don't even remember that. That's episode 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. In his time of need.
Without him, in his time of need, nice distance. I mean, that's big.
GG, Arvo.
It could be specifically that we didn't get on the ledge with him, or it could be more general. It's not clear.
Do we get to play a victory video? I feel like this ending deserves a victory video. No, I can't do that.
Hey.
Oh, look at just Clem just slicing. Are they gonna pull some dark shit during this epilogue here? I keep on waiting for something for a shoe to drop.
Fury's gonna have to wait during the Avengers.
God, save some ammo. God.
You, AJ.
Clementine's story will continue. That felt like that should be it. That should have been a spin-off season, a spin-off show of The Walking Dead. But that was entirely enjoyable. As I said at the end of last time, and it holds that no. It's not as memorable as the other seasons, but I still had a good time, and there was a different feel, obviously, because it was so action focused.
Let me get these decision stats.
But it's good. I did get invested, maybe if not like just totally emotionally invested, but just like I like the characters. I got used to them.
Did you stand with David on the ledge? 93% did.
Did?
Yep.
They want. I think they like the idea of having a reconciliation with your brother, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, so
percent did not.
The screen you got with your relationship with David was dysfunctional. They didn't have like other screens.
I feel like I'm gonna try to get that again because I feel like we.
That seemed like the beginning of a stats display.
Yeah, exactly.
But what could you have done
I don't know.
to accidentally dismiss it?
I don't know.
I think
the wrong button somehow.
You can go ahead and read the stats you saw on the.
What did you say to David about Kate? 55% confess their love for Kate. 29% came clean about their relationship with Kate.
Those are both the same thing.
Is that what we did? No, we said you were a bad husband. I don't know what
you deserved better. Well, that one of the choices was you deserved better, and I think that was what won. She deserved better.
Right, that's what we end up saying. I'm just wondering, among these choices, which one that is. Because 15% denied having a relationship with Kate, but David didn't believe them. And 1.6% said nothing. So I don't know what we did fits under. Maybe it's confessed because, well, I'm not sure.
Well, we're in love with this, which is what you said you wanted to say.
Yeah,
is a confession.
I didn't choose it, but then I thought I should have chosen. Did you fight David back? 61.6% of players showed their love for David, even as he took his anger out on them. So, majority of people did what we did.
Did what you did.
Yes, that's right. 38.4% of players fought back.
I feel like that's the the gaming decision to make. It's like they want us to pull out the noble option of saying I love you instead of just instead of defending yourself as your instincts would probably tell you to do. I don't know. And then yeah.
Right. You know that the way this game works, it's not going to let him just, kill you if you never.
Right. Jayla says I would have tried to at least block him with the bat. Yeah. I mean, I can't. I don't know if I could let anybody kick the shit out of me to prove a point. Like when Lee let what's his name, Kenny, kick the shit out of him.
That's right.
Remember?
Yep.
Yeah, and it turned out to be the solution to that puzzle, or maybe one of the solutions. But
yeah, I feel like that's generally the like a quote unquote good thing to do in the game. Like you said.
That's what I'm saying. You let him kick the shit out of you, take his anger out on you, and then you get what you want.
Right, and then maybe in this case, prove a point too. The people who are watching it, of course. I guess it didn't work out too well here because he killed himself. He killed himself and he brought a kid with him. So that wasn't great. Did you go after Kate? Did you go after Gabe or with Kate? 59.6% of players went with Kate and sealed the Richmond breach, which is what we did. 40.4% of players went chasing after David and Gabe. So.
Oh, I gotta know what happens then. I'm looking it up.
Small majority.
Looking the shit up.
Did Clementine come along with you? After the fight with David, Clementine followed her own plan, splitting up with 52.1% of players. That's interesting. After the fight with David, Clementine teamed up with 47.9% of players. So that's what we got. So we must have a good relationship with Clementine, because even though she was inclined to go with Gabe, she teamed up with us anyway, which is only 48% of people. Let me just see what happens when I do this. Is it gonna fucking start me from the
Interesting.
beginning?
Okay.
It is, isn't it?
I just skipped ahead to. I wanted to get towards the end, but I stopped on the decision where we could stand on the roof next to David.
Yeah.
If you did what we did and refused, David will take it as an offense, leading to hostile remarks in the following chapters. Chapters meaning of this episode. Moreover, you won't be able to save him at the end of the episode. But if you do stand with David,
on The Walking Dead,
you will be able to get an ending in which David survives the episode.
Oh, okay, so we killed him right there.
We killed him by not going on the ledge with him. Let's see. Okay, here's when Ava dies. Does it say anything about Trip? No, this is only with Ava. Okay. Oh, okay. How we come clean about the relationship with Kate to David. Admitting to David that you and Kate are in love will result in you and Kate appearing in the epilogue as a couple. David will become angry. Blah 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 blah. Revealing the truth leads to the third choice. You can fight. You can say I love you or fight back. If you say I love you like we did, this will enable you to save David if you've decided to follow him, which we did not. Interesting. These are interesting branches here. If you fight back, you won't be able to save David during a possible rescue. Well, David died anyway. I guess, yeah.
So to save him, so far, to sum up, we have to go up on the ledge with him, which like 95% of people did. So that was a weird decision by us, although I stand by it. We have to not fight back.
Yep.
And what was the other thing? There was something else you said.
Oh, I forgot what I said. Sure, play stops in 5 minutes. Okay. Well, let's get to the... Okay, and then towards the end, help. If you help Kate and Richmond, which we did, we are successful. We save the city and Kate will live. Oh. If we go after Gabe and David, which we did not do...
Oh, you have to go after him. That was the other thing.
The success of the mission is determined by a number of his previous decisions. First of all, saving Gabe requires having Clementine with you. And David survives only if you've avoided brotherly conflicts and kept his side. And Kate won't survive the parting. I don't know what parting means. Won't survive if you choose to go after. Yeah. Wow. Interesting. All right. Good job, us. All right. Is this the very end? Yeah, Gabe and Kate. So, Gabe and Kate survive the finale. Clementine has to go after Gabe, which means that you need to be distant throughout the whole story and betray her trust in every instance. In other words, for example, accept Conrad's plan, refuse to kill Ingard, etc. Wow. Okay, I'm impressed that a lot of these add up.
Yeah, we did not side with her quite often.
Right, but if we totally alienated her, then she would have gone after Gabe and saved Gabe, apparently. Another possibility, Gabe and David survive the finale. This is if you choose to go after David and Gabe. The rescue will be successful if we maintain a close relationship with your brother. Then Gabe survives the finale, which he did not. Clementine has to follow you in the pursuit of David and Gabe. And then your relationship with David should be distant at the moment of the split. Hold on. That doesn't include our ending. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. That's I guess all the possibilities. And then our ending was obviously a possibility. Okay. Stalking says Trip dies at the helicopter. Oh, which is different. Yeah, different from where Eva dies. That's what I was saying, that they might have written two different ways. It's that classic choice between bros and hoes.
Yep, right, so yeah, it's
go ahead.
It seems like the endings depend on, not only what you choose at the ending, but your relationships throughout the game. So that's good.
Yeah, I'm impressed with this.
Yeah, that's right. Stalking. They didn't really have to write much story, much extra story.
Right.
Yeah. No. I. This is a tough one. I agree that a lot, it was kind of exciting, and like the intrigue between, all the different sort of factions in Richmond I thought was interesting. How you went there and you thought your brother ran it, and then it turned out that different people ran it. And, sometimes it got a little much, but it was generally pretty interesting. But so that was good. And, I've said it a few times, I liked Javi as a character. I liked rooting for him. He had some good lines. There was some humor in this game. There was relationship stuff. That all was good. But, I mean, Clementine seemed really shoehorned in, and the one opportunity they had to save that by having AJ be a character in this game, they did not take advantage of. So, I didn't like that. And it just, they just set a weird series of challenges for themselves in this game where you had to like David, and to a lesser extent Gabe, to make the decision the game assumed that you wanted to be nice to David, even though David was an asshole, and the game was perfectly aware that he was an asshole and made him do things that everyone in the world would think were asshole things. And also had Clementine, the character who you like the most, hate David. So in spite of all these things telling you not to like David. You were supposed to like him enough to like go through the various parts of the game. And it was just, I mean, I know that that's a thing, they were trying to get at a thing in families where you might not like how someone acts all the time, but they're your family and you have to stand by them because they're your family. I mean, I assume that was the point of this, but they just they were trying to walk a line and I don't think they walked it because there were so many things alienating you from David.
I'm totally agreed with all that.
So yeah, that's kind of my main thoughts.
Stalking, of course, says, seriously, what happened to Joan? Yep.
Yeah, that's a tremendous question.
Yeah.
Yeah, no closure with AJ, no closure with Joan. I mean, it's nice that you had a quote unquote happy ending, but it still felt weird, I think, because these things that were set up didn't get resolved. And that's why I think you said this doesn't actually feel like the ending.
Yep. Okay. Does that do it for tonight? You had more to say.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I feel like I do have more to say, but I can't think of it right now. It was yeah. I will say that each season, I feel like they've never done the same thing twice in a row. They've taken chances. Like second season was way more sort of downbeat and depressing than it had a very different feel than the first season. And then this season they kick the main characters to the side altogether to do an entirely different story, and the story has different themes. So I do appreciate that they keep taking chances and mixing it up, even though when you do that, sometimes it's not going to work so great.
Yep. You can't fault them for taking chances.
Yeah. And yeah, there were a lot of things I really like. So yeah, it's good and bad, wins and losses.
All right, we'll see what the hell goes on in season 4.
Yes, a season that I swear to you I have not played.
Because you confirmed you did not get the trophy for finishing it?
Because it's in the shrink wrap.
Oh, whatever. I bet you have the trophy.
I
bet you've played it. I bet you have played a downloaded version of it.
Put it back in the shrink. Oh well.
You can buy a shrink wrap machine and re-shrink wrap stuff. Yeah.
Maybe I did that.
All right, that's Friday. No, that's a Monday. Today is Friday. Yeah. All right. So we'll see ya.
Yep. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you
Take care.
Depressing as hell ending. Although it was happy.
What are you talking? No, that ending was very hopeful. We got
the fact that David and Gabe died. That part was depressing.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, but yeah, ultimately it was a hopeful ending.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.